Hey guys, CryptoPar here. I'm here talking to one of the developers from HedgeConnect. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you
Yep,
hear? Oh,
I'm good. I'm here.
okay. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. I'm Jason, fund manager at HedgeConnect. A lot of you guys already know me from Telegram. And as you guys know, HedgeConnect is the world's first ICO and lending platform hedge fund. So what we do here is we invest and take advantage of the best bonuses that are only available to wealthy investors that you guys see on sites like BitConnect, Deadline, and we pool our money and we take advantage of those. And we make private deals for our investors, and we combine our power, and we're becoming a major force in the cryptocurrency world.
Perfect, definitely very good stuff. Tell me about your team.
Okay, so right now we have about 20 members. They come from all across the crypto world. We've chosen people that have a lot of extensive expertise in lending platforms. And we got these people together and we talked about what people hate about lending platforms, what the problems are.
Yeah,
And so we're well aware of those problems, and that's why we created HedgeConnect to build something different for everybody.
perfect, perfect. So I guess you guys have different backgrounds, trading, and like you mentioned, with experience with the lending platform. Uh, Now, will you also have your own trading bots as well?
Yeah, we are right now. We are developing a trading bot. It's been in development for about a year now. It's done about 40 million data sets worth of trading. It should be ready for prime time in the next few months here. And it is a bot that uses reactive algorithms, sentiment analysis. So that's a lot different from the bots that are out there right now that probably just have buy sell inputs that are kind of predetermined. This is more of an AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning that we're using to operate specifically in cryptocurrency, because these stock trading robots that are adapted to crypto, they don't function properly because crypto is so volatile. So what we've done is it's very different. We're excited to show everyone that when it's ready.
Perfect. Very excited too. So now you guys mentioned, with the lending and the trading bots. I mean, what type of percentage are we going to expect as far as how much is of your income is going to be coming from the actual platform, or how much is going to be coming from your own trading?
So in the future, we expect it to be about 50-50 from lending platforms and ICOs, and another 50% for the bot. Right now, in the early going, it's going to be more like 60-70% coming from our lending platforms,
Hmm.
and the other 30% is going to be coming from our team of live traders that are doing traditional chart reading and investing in ICOs early on and selling on exchanges when they hit the exchange, and those types of things.
Well, with that in mind, are you only going to focus on lending ICO, or there's going to be just other altcoins as well as far as ICOs?
No, we're excited to look at any kind of altcoin ICOs. Basically, we're looking at the best projects, and we're looking at the projects that are willing to give us and our investors the best deals. So already we're getting lots and lots of applications, people coming in wanting to show us what they're working on, and we're negotiating all the time. We're looking at all types of really exciting projects, and we'll be excited to share those.
Absolutely, thank you. So I saw that you tweeted out with the VAR investment. Can you give us a bit more detail on that? Is that going to be, once you find a partnership, a particular company, is that how we can be receive most of the information?
Yeah, so when we announce a partnership, we're going to be showing you exactly what we're doing. It's not going to be vague. It's going to be all laid out there so people know exactly where their money is going, and they can have the opportunity to invest not only in our coin, but if they also want to invest in Devor or our partners, that's probably a good strategy as well.
Perfect, perfect. Now let's talk about the actual ICO itself. Okay, I mean I've done at least 70 plus ICO, and then a lot of times there's not an issue with the company can't handle the traffic? I mean, give us some detail. I mean, what do you have in place? How many server? Or we can see any downtime during the ICO itself.
So we have a very complicated server system that is set up that's going to be ready for the ICO itself. We're going to have a few dedicated servers, and we're going to have server balancers that send the traffic between the different servers so that there's no downtime. There's going to be no problem with that. We're fully capable of handling this. We have a team that has not only ran ICOs but participated in a lot of different ICOs, so we know how important it is that the platform stays functional so everybody can get their coins and be excited about the project.
Exactly, exactly. Now I see that for the you're gonna have basically what 5 stages, so 5 million plus the bulk buy. Can you give us a bit more detail on that?
Sure, yeah. So we haven't set out exactly how many coins are going to be you're going to be allowed to purchase.
Okay.
So we're going to have an announcement coming up very, very shortly about this. Probably even be coming out tonight, so you can check our Twitter and our Telegram about this. So we're going to get really specific about when the rounds start, how many you can buy, how many coins are available, in each round, what days they're going to be running, etc.
Okay, so you want to make sure we don't get all the big whales try to come in and just grab all the coins, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is meant for small investors. We want the purpose of HedgeConnect is for everybody to combine their funds, and we can all become a big whale together. That's the whole idea behind the project.
Okay. Now I see that you guys are already accepting I guess deposit with Bitcoin, but I also see that you have a partnership with Bitcoin Diamond. Can you give us a little bit more detail on that? I mean, I don't see it's up yet as far as accepting Bitcoin Diamond as a form of payment, correct?
Yeah, so we were in negotiations very early on with Bitcoin Diamond, and this deal was put together by Jamie Woodruff. She's a well-known crypto celebrity, famous for hacking into Facebook as a teenager, and he partnered up with Bitcoin Diamond, and also Sean Connors is the other one there, well-known crypto celebrity as well. And these guys brought us the deal, and we started talking with Bitcoin Diamond about what they're doing, and they like what we're doing. So it was a cross-promotional deal. And Bitcoin Diamond is just kind of getting started. There's they're getting their wallets going, so we hope to have those up as soon as possible. If not for the first round of the ICO, definitely at some point during the ICO. And we'll be excited to offer our investors the chance to exchange their HC tokens for Bitcoin Diamond as well.
Okay, perfect. Now, as far as the after the ICO, let's talk. I mean, I'm looking at your roadmap right now. So we're looking at the January 20th through the 10th of February for the ICO. Now, you mentioned on the you're going to start out with your internal exchange on the 26th. And also, I'm sorry, let's go back. The lending platform, the lending itself, starting on the 16th. Okay, you guys gonna offer any special, rates for early investor, like a couple of the lending platform?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be excited to announce those deals as we get closer, but we really want our early investors to have the chance to lend their coins at a greater value than what they pay for them, like right away. We can definitely promise that, and we can definitely we'll definitely be seeing some good rates, 2% at least and above. I mean, you can look at, if you want to gauge what kind of rates we're going to be offering, you can go look at Devore and, add in the bonuses, all the bonuses together, and that'll give you a good idea of where we're headed in terms of rates.
Okay. Now, like I mentioned, the 26th of February, your internal exchange target price. That's a very healthy number. I mean, like I said, the issue, with a target, like you said, it's just a target, but I have not seen many programs that even get to that realm. I mean, I think there's only a handful, maybe 3 or 4 that's over 10 now. So what's your thought process with that $25 target range?
Yeah, that's a great question. We definitely got together and we talked about how these lending platforms operate. So what you need to understand about lending platforms, and we know this because we have a great team that's been doing this for a long time, is when these lending programs start after the ICO, the users, the investors, are giving their coins back to the program, right? So there is a lower supply of coins, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, the price of the coins should go way up. So what you have to ask yourself is, why does the price of the coin kind of stay around that $5-6 amount? What's happening, right? Because the marketing is going good. Everyone's seeing that the program is working well. Money should be coming in. Users should be coming in. So what's happening is, with some of these lower-end programs, is that they're dumping their own coins into the internal exchange. Okay, so I don't want to pick on anyone, but HedgeConnect is famous for this, right? The price goes up to $38, and then it goes down to $1, and then it's right. What's happening there is they're selling their own coins. We are not going to do that. We are going to promise our early ICO investors that we're not going to increase the liquidity that much. We're going to offer good rates for lending, which is going to absorb a lot of coins. And we're going to create a huge demand. So if you're holding those coins when the exchange hits, we can promise you that the demand is going to be very high.
Okay, and then I see exchanges. I actually don't see any names that you listed on there. What arrangement have you in place with the exchanges?
So we're talking to a brand new exchange called Upcoin. We're in discussions with them about listing. They're brand new. They're looking very good. We're talking to exchanges all the time. They have a lot of requirements. They want to see how our ICO goes first, but we'll definitely be excited to announce any partnerships with external exchanges when they come up. Absolutely.
So I'm actually looking at the some of the information on the white paper as well. You guys are a ERC20 token, but I don't see your smart contract. Is that something you're gonna get that up soon, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, so we made a promise to our investors that if any coins were left over from the ICO, that they would be burned.
Okay.
So we don't want to have a situation where we create the 25 million coins if you aren't, and some aren't sold during the ICO, although that doesn't look very likely anymore. But in the beginning, in our roadmap, we wanted to make sure that we're totally transparent. So if we didn't sell out the ICO, we would just create less coins. So people can see it on EtherScan. They go there and say, okay, they kept their promise. They're doing what they said. Also, if you create the actual tokens during the ICO, that really, really slows things down, because we have to transfer the tokens on the Ethereum network. It can get clogged up, and people aren't receiving their coins, and it's just a nightmare. We want things to go very, very smoothly, to allocate the coins on our servers, create the smart contract, and then disperse them.
Okay, that's fair. Now I'll be straightforward with this question. There's been a lot of exit scam. There's been a lot of team that one member decide, that's a lot of money. Let me just take off. I mean, I guess really the main thing is, do you trust your team, and what security measure do you have in place to make sure that one developer or one team member just not just going to take off?
Right. So first thing first is a multi-sig wallet. So a multi-sig wallet is basically, there are multiple private keys to access the Bitcoin. It's not one person walking around with the keys to the Bitcoin that can hop on a flight to the Bahamas and never see them again.
Yeah.
So that's first things first. Yeah. Right. So, but the other thing is that exit scams are for people that don't have a good idea. We have a great idea. We have a great team, and we're very confident that there is so much money to be made here by getting people together to invest in this IDO market. Cryptocurrency, we all know it's going to be a multi-trillion-dollar market. Yeah. There's so much money to be made here. No one needs to exit scam. We have partnerships with Jamie Woodruff. We have partnership with Bitcoin Diamond. We have people that are out here in public discussing this. We're much more. If you put us up against any other lending platform or ICO, we're very, very transparent, and we're out there, discussing and talking with our investors on a daily basis.
Perfect, man. That's basically the main concern for me and a lot of the my subscriber, that we want to make sure that whatever program we want to support, it is safe, that we can make some profit. Okay, so Jason, thank you so much for your time. We definitely look forward to HedgeConnect continued success, and like I said, we look forward to the launch of the ICO, and like you mentioned, hopefully you get the updates as far as the limits, uh, number of tokens, per day, and all that soft cap, hard cap information out shortly.
Yeah, that's going to be coming out shortly. Thanks a lot. It was great talking to you. Look forward to talking with all you guys on Telegram, and yeah, we're super excited to get this ICO going.
Great.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Jason. Bye bye.
Okay, bye-bye.